Name is Kristen Cranbeer, Advocacy Program Coordinator for the ARC of Iowa and its chapters. Thank you for joining us for Let's Chat, where I have short conversations with professionals and experts in their field. The ARC proudly serves individuals diagnosed with a disability, their caregivers, and our community. I'm excited today to be joined by a member of our ARC team, Stephanie Beary, Project SEARCH Skills Instructor for the ARC of East Central Iowa. Stephanie, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me today.
Yes, absolutely. So, for those joining us today, we will be discussing programs in Cedar Rapids specifically, but some of the information that we will be talking about today for Project Search can be spread throughout other Project Search programs in the US and internationally. For those who are not familiar with Project Search, what is Project Search?
Project Search is most simply explained a work skills training program. It is a national program that is across the United States and other countries. And here in Iowa, we have about 9 different locations. Um, we teach people work skills in a classroom setting, and they also do internships too throughout the year.
Right. So, how could someone go about the process of applying to be an intern at Project Search?
So, with our particular program, our application process starts in March every year, and we do an interview in May for anyone that has applied for the program. And so, our applications are available on the ARC of East Central Iowa website, or people can call to request it, and they will just fill out that application, submit it, and then we'll contact them for an interview.
Great. And when we're thinking about the program and its entirety, what's the format? How does the program work?
So our particular program starts in September, and we are a 9-month program that operates Monday through Friday from 8:30 until 2:30. And so with Project Search, since it is part classroom instruction and internship, then the mornings are classroom time for about an hour, and then everyone is working in an internship for 4 hours a day. So for us, that would be from 9:30 until 2. And then everyone comes back to class at the end of the day just to kind of recap their work day and stuff. So Monday through Friday for about 9 months is what it looks like. And when interns are not in their internships and they are spending time in the classroom, working on soft skills and preparing for employment and doing such things as creating resume and references and learning how to read a job description and apply for jobs.
And when an intern completes the program, what is the intent or hope that we have for the skills that they will need to be able to go out into the community and work?
So, with everything that they have gained through the participation in the program, we are hoping for them to gain employment in the community. It doesn't necessarily need to be in the hospital, but anywhere in the community, because everything that they have learned here in the program during the 9 months, they can take with them anywhere and be successful. So, our goal is to help them find employment doing something that they want to do. So, all year long, we are working with them to determine, do you want to work part-time or full-time? You want to work days or evenings? You want to work weekends? What type of job do you want to do? So we're helping them get a best fit. Um, and then as we're helping them with that process, we would still continue to take them to interviews, help them apply for that, and even helping with job coaching support once they are employed.
What are the requirements if someone is wanting to apply for the Project Search program in Cedar Rapids?
So with our program, since it's an adult model program, it is open to those that are between the ages of 18 to 30. We are looking for individuals that do have a GED or high school diploma. If someone does not, then we have taken that on a case-by-case basis into consideration. We are looking for individuals that do have the desire to work because this is a program all about work. And we want people that are committed to the process and are wanting to get a job after the program. They do need to qualify for VOC rehab funding because VOC rehab does help to pay for the internships and are a big partner of ours. We're also looking for people that have independent living skills, and that they're able to work without us directly by their side because we are not with them their whole entire work shift.
And if someone wants to join the program, they want to be able to apply, they get accepted, is there a certain area that they need to live in? Do they have to be in Cedar Rapids? Can they live in one of the outlying communities? What does that look like for an intern?
They do not have to live in Cedar Rapids. We are able to accept 12 interns every single year in our program. A majority do live in that Cedar Rapids, Marion, Hiawatha area, but I do have plenty of people that are coming from those outer areas, such as Tipton, Mechanicsville, Mount Vernon, Belle Plaine, Vinton, Anamosa, Monticello, places like that. So we do have people coming from those areas to the program. We do not provide transportation to the program, but we do help the families figure out that transportation piece. And so I don't want that to be a barrier for people to looking at our program and applying for it.
What is the most important thing for interns in Project Search?
Ooh. There's so many important things about um, for insurance. Um, I'm going to say one of the biggest things that we are looking for with insurance is just their willingness to learn and be flexible and work with us on the process. Um, the program is designed to help them be successful, but we want people to realize that they are going to make mistakes, and this is the safe place, I'm going to say, to do that because we want to help them learn from those mistakes because we do want them to be successful when they're done with Project Search. Um, there's so many different things that are very important for them. Um, we're going to say honesty would be another thing that we're looking for. Good work ethic, being a hard worker, determination are just some of the few things that we are looking for.
Why is Project Search important to our community?
I feel like it's important to the community for a variety of reasons, but Um, for one, I feel like individuals with disabilities are not always given a chance to pursue employment and doing jobs that they want to do. I feel like people haven't given them a chance. And I think with our program, then that is opening our interns' eyes and the eyes of the community about their abilities and the things that they can do. Sometimes I have interns coming to me thinking that they can only do certain things like, oh, I'm only able to um, bag groceries. And some people, that's what they love and that's their passion, but some don't dream past that. And so we're about helping them realize their dreams and that they are capable of doing more if they want to do more. So, and I think it's just great that our community can just see our individuals and start to make the connections with them and develop those relationships. And it's just really neat to see during the program year, even the hospital staff developing those relationships with our interns and just developing that mutual respect. And I see the confidence growing just even with the interns when they're like, oh, I'm just like them too, right? And they are.
Let's say I'm an intern, I finished the program. What happens next? What's the next phase of my journey after I graduate?
So the next phase of the journey after graduation is that um, our graduates then will continue to meet with the project search staff because they'll move into the ARC supported employment program. People that are in other areas that smaller service areas may go with another service provider to do that supported employment piece, but most people do stay with us. But the project search staff would continue what's called that job development piece. So helping them look for jobs, apply for jobs, and maybe even do job shadows. And again, we would support them with job coaching support once they are hired. Now, Project Search does resume in September every year. So the Project Search staff would then be busy with the new class, but someone else through the ARC Support Employment Program would then be assigned to that graduate and would continue that job coaching support. So, and they would have support forever as long as is needed. That is a very case by case basis and determine through the team meetings that are held once someone is hired.
Well, Stephanie, again, I want to thank you for taking the time to talk with me today. For those interested in learning more about Project Search for the Arc of East Central Iowa, as Stephanie stated before, you can visit the website arceci.org. We also have a Project Search program at the Arc of Story County, and you can visit thearcstory.org. And to locate a Project Search in your area, you can visit projectsearch.us. I hope you all have the opportunity to reach your full potential today. I look forward to our next chat.